I wanted to talk a little bit today, do our couch talk. And I was going to do it on low energy, sleep problems, poor memory, um, weight gain. What's going on there, right? As soon as I sit down, my shirt looks weird. Forget. Perfect, which is what I always talk about. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that. When that occurs, more than likely you're dealing with hormonal imbalance. But primarily we want to talk about low estrogen, okay? Because low estrogen, hi Bob, hello friend here. Low estrogen can cause all of these things. And here's the problem. When you have low estrogen, it is very difficult to balance out the other hormones. Secondly, when your estrogen drops, it's going to be very difficult to lose weight. Very difficult to lose weight. So you have to get that balance back. Okay, that I should say more like restoring those levels. Sorry. If you're overtraining, I don't know what happened. If you're overtraining, working out too much, you can reduce your estrogen. A lot of people don't realize that. I see that where people are working out a lot and then gaining weight. And they're like, I can't lose weight, especially as we age. If you've decreased your calories, you're going to reduce. So really on low calories, not a lot of calories for the day, you can easily lower your estrogen, which will decrease your weight loss. Okay, so a lot of times we think, oh, I'm just going to lower my calories so that I'll lose more weight. No, it doesn't work that way because when that estrogen drops, that also causes you to not lose weight. And then you have a slew of other low estrogen issues such as poor sleep, poor memory, hot flashes, reduced energy, and you think, oh, I'm too tired. It's like this wheel, this gerbil wheel that you get on, like, oh, I'm too tired to work out. So then you don't work out, and then you also are not sleeping well, which will also inhibit your weight loss. So low calories is not a good combination because it does lower estrogen. Stress, too much stress, we all have stress, right? But stress management, managing your stress better, is going to help you. It's really going to help prevent that lowering of estrogen too. Because if your stress is out of whack, then your estrogen will drop even more. So then again, you're going to see those slew of low estrogen symptoms, such as, as we talked about, poor sleep, poor memory, the hot blood, all of that. Also, low estrogen, if your estrogen is low, it's going to be very hard for your other hormones to balance. Okay, so we need that estrogen to pop back up. In the same sense, we need to make sure that our methylation, so our whole body is detoxing well through the liver. So if you've got elevated liver enzymes, so you see on a lab test where your liver looks off, well, then we've got another issue. You might say, well, I have low estrogen. What would that matter? Well, that would matter because of the fact that we still need to get the extra. At some point, your body produces more, whether it's through the phytoestrogens that you're getting through the environment, through plastics, through toxins, pesticides. Your body that's going to inhibit your estrogen. It basically mimics estrogen in the body. So you might be exposed to more, and your body needs a way to get that out so that there's not a problem with your DNA and also potential health issues down the road. So the key is just to do those kinds of balance. Do that balance where you're balancing what you're doing throughout the day. And you need to, again, working out is key. Weight training is key. But overtraining can also be a potential problem. And what made me think of talking about this morning is that I'm recording another video for my Your Hormonal Blueprint to Better Health and Vitality program that deals with hormones and gut issues and all that. And it's a self-paced course, although it has group coaching with it and some one-on-ones. And I was just recording one of my other videos, which was on weight loss and hormones. And I was talking about this and I'm like, oh, I should come live and just share a little bit. Most of my videos in the program, I have quite a few, but most of them are like 15 minutes or so. So this is just a nice little snippet. Just talking about this. So we know overtraining, we know stress, and then we know reduced calories are all things that are going to lower your estrogen, which are going to produce more symptoms. If you do not have a good roadmap on your way to getting your energy back, to restoring your hormone levels, to getting rid of all these hormonal symptoms that you believe that you should just live with, come see me. Let's put together a plan. Let's put together a way for you to see your levels first, or if you have them, to get a plan to get your body back where it needs to be so you start feeling awesome. I have so many times I'll post, like we're hosting a girl from an exchange student from Spain, and I have so many times people are like, oh, I don't know where you get all your energy. I don't know. Because you don't have to have low energy. That is something we've been led to believe. You don't have to. So I want you to get super curious, like, if I don't have to have low energy, then why am I settling for low energy? Why am I settling to feel this way? Because I feel like it's normal because I felt this way for so long. And that's what happens is we normalize everything because we felt this way for too long. So the longer we go with not restoring our levels, the longer it takes, unfortunately. I always say 40s, 50s are a great time, although still do it if you're in your 60s or later. But 40s and 50s are a great time because that hormonal balance hasn't been going on that long. We can always restore levels, but somebody that's in their 70s is not able to restore it to the level of somebody in their 40s, unfortunately. Somebody in their 60s is not able to restore it to somebody in their 40s. So the sooner you do it, the better. But don't say, oh, I'm too late to do anything. You are always going to feel better. Always. And I really believe when people are like, I don't want to spend the money, you have to invest in yourself. I believe every year you almost need to invest like at least 10%. But you're making into your body so that your body functions, because if your body doesn't, if you don't have the energy, if you don't have the vitality, if you don't have sleep, great sleep, like how long are we going to be here? Also, how can we show up great for our family, our friends, do everything we want to do? I just took up pickleball again. I couldn't be more excited. And I did it on a knee that supposedly is injured that I don't have any problems with. Actually, pickleball seems to be helping me. But I want you to know that I'm here for you, and that when you're ready to tackle this, which I say sooner rather than later, come see me. Let's develop a plan. Let's get you back into action, back into feeling your best so that you can do everything you love. Okay? Take care. Thanks for joining me.